Hello world, my name is Yumi and today I'm going to be talking about a song that was made by my favourite band. By what band, you may be asking? Why, it's Tally Hall, of course. Specifically the red tie of the group, named Joe Hawley. Now, how we're going to do this is we're going to look through all of the lyrics, and as we go through them, I'm going to tell you what I think they mean. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. The first lyric establishes a character named Juno. Hey, not that Juno! Get out of here! Gosh, I hate when that happens. Anyways, the lyric is Juno was mad, he even had, so shot at the sun with a gun. Shot at the sun with a gun. Shot his wily one, only friend. And in the song, Juno shoots at the sun with a gun. A Nerf gun. Scratch. YouTube. Don't flag me. Anyways, but he shoots at the sun, which is our closest celestial neighbor, and that's, our wily one only friend, as the song says. Now, I'm not quite sure what this represents. Maybe rejecting nature, possibly? Is it futility? Because shooting at the sun doesn't do anything, if you didn't know that. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments what that lyric means. But, that's my best interpretation of it. Anyways, on to the next line. In the gallows of the ghetto, in the town of Amato, in the billows, even over the sun, every end of a time has another begun. So, I don't know if you noticed, but it lists like every place you could think of, basically, like the ghettos and the gallows, at the bottom, and then the billows and stuff, like over the clouds and over the sun, everywhere at the end of time, there is another begun. Basically, what this means is that every time one time ends, another one begins. Every death is a new birth, basically. So, that's pretty cool symbolism there. I like it. Anyways, the next line is you understand mechanical horns are the ruler of everything. The ruler of everything. I'm the ruler of everything in the end. Now, mechanical hands refer to the hands of a clock, because the hands on a clock are mechanical, and they are the ruler of everything, because everything revolves around, what time you're gonna get there, what time we're gonna stop doing the thing, blah blah blah. So they are the ruler of everything in the end. The next line, Juno comes in again. No, not you! As I said, Juno comes in again, and then he asks Time, hey, do you like my fake diamond pants? And then Time's like, I guess they're interesting, I suppose. They can slip me into a little bit of a trance, but that's about it, mate. Since I'm not like a super professional analyst, I'm not gonna bore you with the whole details of the entire conversation Juno and Time had, because basically, Juno says one thing, Time's like, yeah, that's kind of stupid, and they keep going back and forth with this for around half the song. It's really catchy if you listen to it, but it just goes on, and it's pretty predictable, After they have that sort of conversation, Juno's like, no, that can't be right, and he's like, wait a minute, yeah, you're walking around actually, and then he starts having a panic attack, basically, and it goes a little bit something like this. Do you hear the flippity jibbity jibba jabba? And oh my god, I gotta get out of here. I'll have another word to sell, another story to tell, another time piercing the bell. Do you hear the clock stop when you reach the end? No, you know, it must be never ending. Comprehend if you can, but when you try to pretend to understand, you're a simple fool. The only man to give it up and smile. So if you deciphered any of that, you would first pick up on the words flibbity jibbity jibba jabba, which is basically the universe's interpretation of what, like, humans do, you know? It's all nonsense, it's all flibbity jibbity jibba jabba. And then, oh my god, I gotta get out of here. It's like, this is a lot in my head right now. I gotta get out of here. It's crazy. I'm not doing well. Like, a word to sell, a story to tell is like how people put their own like traumatic experiences into their works and like existential crises, like this song for example. Like Joe Hawley actually had like kind of an existential crisis one night and wrote this entire song, so it's kind of like a self-aware thing, and I think that's really cool. And most people don't even talk about that part of the line, when I think it's really interesting how that is. You know, so I just wanted to say that. And do you hear the clock stop when you reach the end? No, you know it must be never ending. Comprehend if you can't. Because when you die, you don't even know that you die, you know? The clock doesn't stop when you reach the end because the clock keeps going. You have just been left to dust, or whatever you think happens afterwards, you know? And comprehend if you can. It's like, you know, it's a lot, mate, but comprehend it if you can. So, yeah, it's just a really good line. And then at the end, Time asks Juno once more if he understands mechanical hands are the ruler of everything. The ruler of everything in the end. Because he needs to understand that you will never understand. Okay? Because it's incomprehensible, basically. Even if you technically understand it, you're never really gonna understand that because you're just like a mortal being, you know? And then the outro is, without looking down, gliding around like a bumbling dragon I fly, scraping my face on the sky. Oh no, no, oh yeah. This might be a reference to Icarus, like how he flew way too like close to the sun, and then like he fell, being too close to the sun or whatever. I don't know. With that is the end. I hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure to leave a heart and a star, or if you're on YouTube, then subscribe. See you next time on Yumi's Room.